Why is it conspiracy theory? Yeah. These are snippets of the actual shit, and you can see the case going right through it. Fuck off. You know they can fix shit, right? I'll be always an answer for it. Yeah. Get the fuck out of that book. Well, the only reason I went live here is because I can just, put this video up later on. But I just want to give my opinion on this whole moon thing. That you know these people happen to go to the moon or not really land on it, but they go around it and then they come back into orbit and all that shit. Um, well, first off, right on April 1st. I mean, come on, the fuck, the timing and the date of that shit is just crazy. But regardless, let's trace back to the 60s. All right, where the so-called people from NASA put together space shuttles, trainings, so much money, blah blah blah. Everybody was on a race to get to the moon. We all know this, okay? It's been fed to us so much bullshit, so much shit throughout the year, throughout the years that we went to the moon. Okay, decades later, and you have to like my parents lived through that shit, and they were like, yeah, it was on the radio, it was on this and that, nowadays, obviously, the way they did it now with the whole, even now with all the technology, I don't think you can be able to fake it. But back then, people were more gullible. People were just, you know, wanting to believe that they went to the moon. Come on, anybody tells me that a human being actually walked on the surface of the moon, you got to be the most gullible motherfucker out there. That's just bottom line. That's just the way it is. Now, listen about this whole thing. Years later, they question it and they want archives, they want photos, they want videos, but no, we lost everything. We lost the footages, we lost the technology, we lost the specialized tools that was, hell created and everything else. We just lost the technology. We don't have the technology anymore. We lost everything, and because we lost the technology, um, we can't replicate it, and we actually cannot go back to the moon. It's very difficult to replicate. We cannot do it. So I guess we need to believe that in very primitive times of technology, by the way, analog shit, there wasn't even a single gigabyte of processing power capable. They did it. They went to the moon and back. Fuck off, man. And now, when you ask about it, no, the technology doesn't exist anymore. We cannot replicate it. We cannot go. Anyways, we're supposed to believe that. So some sheer of luck or whatever, now the Artemis just happens to get out of orbit, goes all the way to the fucking dark side of the moon, fucking, you know, goes around it, and then comes back. Now that's crazy. Um, Now, as I mentioned before, this video is just for me to put up here so I can just ramble on my thoughts, and then later on it will be up because I don't feel like recording a video. But and it boomerangs around the moon and then comes back to the Earth. Now, there's several videos of these people inside the shuttle and they're doing all this shit. But right when they're coming back into orbit, supposedly at 25 fucking thousand miles an hour, which is ridiculous, by the way. Nobody would be able to sustain that. Anyways, so they come and even that is a different or a very weird number because you actually see the video of it coming down, and they're like, yes, about 25,000 miles. So you still see it, and the distance, it doesn't make sense. The distance that the 25,000 miles per hour and the distance that is coming down to the water, it doesn't make sense. And nobody can sustain that shit from 25,000 miles an hour in a little pod going all the way down. So you have all these videos of these fools in the little shuttle doing whatever, fucking orbiting and shit and doing all kinds of shit. But there isn't a single video of these idiots inside this little pod going down 25,000 miles per hour. So I actually went on debates with other people on this, and they all get stuck in the same thing. Well, I don't know exactly. We never know. We don't know. We don't know what the fuck. We don't know if they went to the moon or they landed or I mean, come on. Nowadays, with this whole fucking AI shit and editing capabilities and everything, it's so fucking easy to just do. I can even say, we send a little rocket to the moon. I mean, to the sun, and just deploy it on the surface of the sun. Fuck out of here, bro. So I don't know. I think it's very much bullshit. I don't think nobody went there, and I think the timing is very strange, especially now with the whole thing about the war going on, and it was actually sent out on the April 1st, which is ridiculous, and it's almost like trying to make it seem that America has got their shit together. That the technology and everything they possess is just crazy out of the world, and we can send people to the moon and back. Don't fuck with us. And it really goes hand in hand with this whole fucking shit that is happening now with the war and everything else. It's basically the same shit, back in the '60s. Like, what the fuck? Like, is this an agenda? Just a compilation of shit that needs to be done in order to bring out other events that follow up this shit. I mean, me personally, when I think they do these types of things, and all the fucking people that like and share and comment and say congratulations, blah blah blah, and all that, I guess it's like a metric for them to be like, wow, like more than half, if not all, these people are so fucking gullible. They actually believe we went to the moon and back. So it will be easy to implement whatever the fuck it is that they're trying to bring later on. Even easier. So that's just my take on this fucking, this fucking shit. So right now, the 12th of April, 2026. I may make a video later on saying like, oh, well, there was actually, more evidence and they really did go, blah, blah. But I doubt it. I doubt it because I really believe that this whole thing is nothing but a hoax. It has a purpose that it's a hoax. You know what I'm saying? I really, I don't know, man. It's just very strange. The timing, everything is very, very, very strange. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what other people think out there. I see most people so fucking gullible and to believe this shit. But it is what it is. So it's gonna end this stream right here because I ranted enough, and yeah, it's just bullshit.